let's talk about it. Let's talk about our thoughts on the title change. Meelz, first, I'll start with you, and I'll talk about how I felt about it. You dying? You good? You want me to start?
Yeah, go ahead and start.
When I heard about this, I said people are going to be very mad. People are going to be very upset. People are going to be very hurt. But when you think about,
I am all three, by the way.
I'm a little more pragmatic about it. I'm a little more, I don't know, even keeled about it, because it's just, when you think about it, let's think about it from an Asuka standpoint. And shout out to Meltzer Said What on Twitter. He made a list of most televised singles losses since 2015. Since people wanted to go there with Asuka, saying that she was, defeated beyond repair. She's had 5 losses since 2015. Charlotte, Carmella twice, Mandy a month ago, and Charlotte. That's it. Mm-hmm. Those are the only ones. Charlotte and Carmella being the only 2 repeated losses. Yes, you could talk about her, her programs or whatever, but she's never been made to be a jobber. Same with Shinsuke Nakamura. Like, never been made to be a jobber. I feel as though when you're booking a match this huge, you have to have all of the ingredients of it. If you remember correctly, and we mentioned it on the show just a couple of minutes ago, it was always going to be Charlotte and Ronda.
Yes.
It was always going to be those 2. You had to put Charlotte in that match. Becky got hot. They tried to pull the Charlotte-Ronda match at Survivor Series, but it only helped enhance the story until Becky was better. You have to have Charlotte in this match. You think they're not going to have her in this match? That's number 1. Number 2, and this is a detriment, again, I do blame creative for this. You had nothing for Asuka. There was nothing for her. And honestly, the bigger story is bigger than anything Asuka had going on. Because, and I said this a couple weeks ago on the show also, they have written themselves into a corner with the situation where Asuka beat Becky and had nowhere else to go because Charlotte immediately went to Raw. It's like she had nowhere else to go. And I think that, like, it's a tough situation for both the bookers and just the creative in itself. It's like, you have to make this match the biggest match ever because it's the first women's main event. But again, you can't, you have to kind of move to the side. You have to tell a story. And again, this is, I hate to even put it to people like this. It's just about, I think it's literally just about, it's the championship. I know that it sucks. I'm a huge Asuka fan. I love Asuka to death. I think she will be fine. I really do think she'll be fine. I think she will get the title run that everyone wants her to be on, but she was not the focus, and she has not been the focus. Even last year, she wasn't the focus. We all knew what the focus was since April of last year. It was always Charlotte. It was always Ronda. Becky is literally the third wheel here, and that's what it was.
So in terms of, and I respect everything that you're saying, and in some parts I agree with it, in some parts I don't. My entire understanding is make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like the unexplained women's championship match, the fact that Charlotte beats Asuka again, and to me, whether or not Charlotte or Asuka had something going on, which there was something going on, and because there was a number 1 contenders match originally booked for SmackDown, now you, at the detriment of the rest of your SmackDown female roster, you bring Charlotte and you have her win the belt without any explanation, with any reason, without any rhyme or reason. There isn't. She doesn't. No. But she doesn't need the belt in the match. You understand that, right? Like, she doesn't need the belt to be in this match. The past 8 weeks, the past 9 weeks, they've been promoting this entire thing about the 3 of them getting into the tussle and 3 of them getting into this. Whether Charlotte was what does she bring to this match? She didn't. All she has to bring is that she is a 7 times women champion. She's one of the best people on the entire roster.
What if the story's not done? What if the story's not done?
The story could very well not be done. But here's the thing, though: you sacrifice pretty much it didn't just sacrifice.
That's extreme.
No, it didn't. Extreme. You sacrificed the entire. You have 4 women who are anticipating
Mandy and Sonya.
But so it doesn't matter.
Would you have
built
given
them
a
up
fuck
anyway.
about that match? Would you have given a fuck about that match?
It doesn't matter though. It doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter at all. It doesn't matter if people would have.
Meelz, would you have given a fuck about Mandy and Sonya versus Asuka?
Hold on. Let me finish. That does not matter because because here's the thing. I don't give a damn about the AJ Styles and Randy Orton match. It's happening, but I don't care.
That's not the point.
That is the point that you're trying to make is whether anyone would care about this match or not.
About Mandy and Sonya versus Asuka.
Do you care about this AJ Styles and Randy Orton match?
That's not. I'm asking. That's equivalence. I'm asking.
No, that's not because you're asking if I care about a match.
Yes or no? Just answer me yes or no.
No, I'm not answering you yes or no because that's not the answer. That's not.
AJ. I want to see.
But all right? So what is Asuka doing now? Because I would have cared about an Asuka match because I like seeing Asuka. But what is Asuka doing now?
A week to go. We don't know. This is a week before. This is a week before the show. We don't know.
What does Asuka do now as a former champion? But here's the thing: you could have had the match. You could have had the match nonetheless.
I agree. Listen.
Let me finish my point nonetheless. Let me finish my point nonetheless. Let me just finish it. So I do think it's a detriment to the SmackDown women's roster that you put the title on Charlotte and now there's nothing for any of the women to vie for on the roster. You had an opportunity where you had the rest of the women on the roster. Yes, there is a championship match. Yes, there is a main event. Yes, there is an own separate match that they did on Raw, that they've been jumping on Raw and doing an entire thing. You have 4 or 5 women who, despite whether people care about them or not, were going to fight for the number one, for the contendership for this championship. And yes, that match could have ended up on the pre-show. It really could have. It didn't matter. But it could have ended up on the pre-show. But it would have still,
regardless. People
wouldn't have been mad. People are mad now.
Meelz.
It doesn't. No. Your point doesn't make any. Your point is your point is that this match shouldn't happen because everyone in this match is irrelevant.
I didn't say
that's
that.
not a. You're saying, do you care about this match?
I said, would you have cared about that match? Was there any stakes to that match? No, there wasn't.
So it's irrelevant. That's what you're saying. That's what you're saying. You're saying everyone in this match is irrelevant. That's what this.
I didn't say Asuka was.
That's what this title. That's what this title change kind of said. It said that.
Don't put words in my mouth. I didn't. I'm
not putting words in your mouth. I'm saying that's what. I'm not saying that's what you said. I'm saying this is what this represents. It represents a little bit of irrelevancy with the SmackDown women's roster. And it shouldn't be that way. You had an entire other match.
Asuka fans and people on the internet wouldn't have been upset if she was on it at 5 p.m. on the 7th.
Who cares, bro? Are you happy? Are you happy that you're gonna get Cedric Alexander and Tony Nese also at 5 p.m.?
Hell yeah, I am.
Exactly. People would have been happy to see an Asuka match, man. You can't deny. People would have been
of like a Sasha or a Bailey to these people. Like, of course, they would have been pissed off if they.
So you're saying they're irrelevant? Because you're saying that.
Stop saying irrelevant, Meelz. I never.
You're not saying the word irrelevant, but everything is saying that. Okay, it doesn't matter. You're saying would it have mattered? Do you care about these people? That's exactly what you're saying. You're saying, would you have cared about this match if it happened?
Cared about the match, not the people. No one's irrelevant here. I'm saying that match had no heat. Having Charlotte go into it as a champion means that if she does lose the match, she can go back to fucking SmackDown and lose the title.
If they put a tag team championship match on this card next week, that has no heat, that has no contenders, that has no anything, and they just book the match on the card, you would perfectly accept that. You would perfectly accept that, but you wouldn't accept the fact that if they did the same thing with Asuka, it would have been on the card.
Name 4 people. What match would it be?
It could be Ricochet and the Revival. Ricochet, Aleister Black versus the Revival.
They beat them on Monday. That's not heatless. They beat them a month ago too.
So Asuka got beaten Asuka got beaten by Charlotte twice. Naomi's a former women's champion. Excuse me. Asuka got beaten by Carmella twice. Naomi's a former women's champion. Mandy has beaten Asuka herself and got a title shot last month. You're saying like this match. That's what I'm saying. It's you're saying this match. You're not saying the people in it. You're saying this match is irrelevant. Who cares?
There has been a 3-month almost story with Ricochet and the Revival.
Right.
So it's not heatless. There's been a storyline attached to that.
There's been an entire month storyline with Mandy versus Asuka and Sonya versus Mandy and Carmella and Naomi.
Hold on. The storyline attached to this is Mandy messed up her match because Sonya's interference, and Sonya messed up her match because Mandy's interference. That's it.
That's a story. Why are you downplaying their story? Why are you downplaying?
That's not to the level of what you just said would be an irrelevant.
So you're saying it's irrelevant. And you're saying their story is irrelevant, and you're saying their program is irrelevant. That's what you're saying.
All right, bro. Go down the hill for Mandy fucking Rose, who can be on Mandy this year.
Why does it matter? And you're still downplaying. You're still
Charlotte's the fucking GOAT. That's why.
No. That's all right. So now you're changing your argument because you are. Yes, you are. Now you're saying that she deserves it, and she's saying that you're saying the reason why she won it is because she's the GOAT. And
this isn't a battle. Nobody lost.
So Asuka lost. Asuka lost. The women's on Smackdown lost. They lost, bro. That's what it is. It doesn't look right. You're saying that's cool.
Their payday on the Battle Royal they lost? Not everyone. This isn't a fucking participation contest, Meelz. Not everyone's gonna be on it.
Make it make sense. Putting the SmackDown title on Charlotte make sense.
Keep watching.
Make it make sense, bro. It doesn't make any sense. It didn't even make any sense going into the match.
Keep watching.
They literally said, "Here's where you go," and I understand.
I said this earlier, and I want to bring this up again. They did the whole Kofi shit where they had the whole female roster say Asuka deserves better, Asuka deserves more. At the same damn time, they did the such and so organic Kofi program. So keep thinking she's getting fucked over, and literally the night after Mania, if she wins the title back, you'll see that WWE just wanted to have both fucking shows champions in the fucking match. That's literally all they wanted. They wanted to have both fucking championships in the match, and the one
and ask me where it makes sense.
Let me finish. They want both belts in the same match, the biggest match that they've ever had, where all of the fucking media and press are looking at it. The SmackDown champions in it and the women and the Raw Women's champions in it. That's literally all it fucking is. It's not a participation contest. They're not shafting anyone. It's the way this shit goes. It's literally the way.
Sense.
Keep fucking watching then.
It doesn't make sense.
Fine. She's gonna be fine. She doesn't lose often.
And I'm not saying Asuka's not going to be fine. I'm saying that she's screwed over in this situation. I 100% agree.
Kayfabe wise, yes, she was.
Yes, she was screwed over. Well,
Kayfabe wise, yes, she was.
Okay.
Real world wise, her check bigger than mine this week. I'm pretty sure she cool with it.
All of that is irrelevant because everyone's check is bigger than ours.
Listen, you gotta find a new word other than fucking irrelevant. I'm pretty sure.
But it's true.
She's a worker.
But you're saying everything but the word irrelevant, but you're saying everything around it.
Do you think she real life cares about losing a fucking belt? A fake belt?
I don't know. I'm not a wrestler.
Exactly. Who cares? She's a
But you don't know either though. You don't know either. You don't know either.
People know how this works. You don't know either, bro. It doesn't even to have a SmackDown. I would have rather a SmackDown. I mean, shit would I matter? How would you book it?
Oh, really? So okay, we're doing that. Okay.
You would have had a three-way, huh?
I would have had a three-way. Why not? And you're laughing. You're saying everything, but that this match is irrelevant and the people are irrelevant, but you're hinting towards everything of the rather fact because you're laughing at their match.
People never said irrelevant.
You never said it.
The match is heatless. Charlotte's got more heat going into it. If she beats,
who cares, bro? She's in the match. She would have had the same heat if the title wasn't there.
So cheating out a beloved babyface doesn't give her more heat going into this match.
It would have been the same thing. She could have beaten Asuka without the title on the line. It would have been. Now it's magnified. 100% is magnified. But it doesn't make any sense. Make it make sense for me, bro.
Keep watching.
Make it make sense.
I'm not writing the fucking show. Keep watching.
100%. Yeah, go ahead. We'll see.